And a happy Sunday morning to you, ladies and gentlemen. It is freezing, it is windy. I'm gonna do my best to keep you guys out of the wind, but we got some Tundras to shoot today. We have two double cabs here at the local dealership. It is 10:48 in the morning, so the sun is actually up for the first time. Usually we do these at night. We shot a double cab recently. It was a limited. So today I figured you would want to see what the SR5s look like. These are the regular old SR5s. This has the big screen in it. I could already see it from here. We will go over everything about the sticker momentarily. So we got a mag gray SR5 and we got a black SR5 with a pinstripe, and this one has a pinstripe as well. So grill, black grill, body color surround. You know, I'm telling you, like I said, SR5s you can get a lot of upgrades in. If I was to buy this truck right here, I would try to get the TRD wheels or maybe something aftermarket, and then she's all set, because there's a lot of body color going on, not a lot of chrome going on, and you get features, which is what we all want. So let's look at the sticker real quick before we circle around the other way. This has the spray and bed liner. Hope you could see it. The sun is very bright. All right, so sticker 51, right there, 51193. With markup 55183. Now, when we do these walks from now on, I want you to focus on this. Focus on MSRP, because you will find these trucks with no markup. So this is what is to focus on, 51193, and this is what it gives you. This is not hybrid or anything like that. There is no SR5 hybrids. This is 4x4, so good for the area. This gives you premium audio package, $1,145, and that gives you that big old screen that's in there. I could barely see my phone, so I hope you could see stuff. BSM outer mirrors, blind spot monitoring, SR5 premium package that gives you the leather seats, the Softex, and that's $2,120. That's automatic climate control, dual zone, color keyed outer door handles, which is awesome. SR5 convenience package, $1,510. That's blind spot monitoring, front and rear parking sensors, automated braking, and the large fuel tank at 32.2. Leather steering wheel, 170, all weather floor liners, 169, non-spray or non-skid spray on bed liner, 579, and that's what gives you that total, 51193. But if you want to know the markup, 55183. So there you have it. So just going off of the MSRP here, 512 for a nicely loaded double cab, 4x4. All right, now you can get a moonroof on the double cabs, but I don't know if you could do that on the SR5. We saw the Limited had one, and for years you couldn't get the moonroof on the double cab. So that's a step in the right direction. If it sounds like I'm yelling, I'm only doing that because of the wind. The wind's more swirling than anything, so I don't necessarily know if you guys are gonna hear it or not. So here is an SR5 in black, same idea. Spray on bed liner. This might be packaged exactly the same way. We're gonna see momentarily. Circle around this way. Big Tundra across the back, as we've seen. It has some side steps on it. Not a huge fan of those side steps. Double cab back seat, a lot smaller than last gen. Yeah, this has the big old screen in it. You can see it better from this side. Looks like the Softex leather again. New interior, I'm a fan. Very comfortable, very quiet. So same thing, just in black. Not a lot of chrome on the SR5 body, which is always a good thing. So this one's 55778 with the markup, 51788. The sticker, and it's loaded up the same way, so not a bad idea there. This is again 4x4. They had a two-wheel drive Tundra here that was a Crew Max 2022, and it sat here for a long time because two-wheel drive is just not the answer up here with all the snow and everything. It just snowed yesterday. See all the salt on the roads there. So my TRD Pro is insanely dirty right now, and that wind is very cold, so sorry about that. So there you go. So we got some new Tundras to film today. There's a lot of used, so we're gonna go check that out right now. But two double cab SR5. So the question, the way you could load up these SR5s now, would you go SR5 or would you go up to Limited? Which gives you a little bit more. And do you go double cab or do you go Crew Max? Because it looks like these double cabs now are a little bit less convenient with the size of the back seat. So I can't wait to hear what you guys got to say. Don't forget, on a Crew Max, you could get this 6.5 foot bed now. You can get that or the 5.5 foot bed. So that makes the double cab, I don't know, a little bit more of an outcast if you ask me, because the reason the double cab everybody wanted, it was so lucrative, was the fact that you could get this bigger bed. So now, what do you do? Let me know in the comments below. And also, of course, which one are you picking? You're gonna pick the black, or are you gonna pick the magnetic gray metallic? For me, it would be magnetic gray metallic on as far as these two go, and change out these wheels to maybe those 20-inch TRD wheels on the off-roads on the Limited in 1794. Let's go see the used. All right, let's check out some of the used ones we have over here. We still have that Trail Edition up on the rack there, so we won't go up there and look at that too much. We'll circle it, but we got 3 Tundras here to film. Last week we were here, we filmed the Trail that is up on the ramp, and we filmed one of these. I can't remember which one. It might have been the black one, but I want to focus on this red one a little bit. So this red one here, this is a 4.6 liter 2019. This is an SR. This is bare bones all day long. What a beautiful truck. I love the red, Barcelona. 4.6 liter engine. Now we talk about the 2022 Tundra. Everybody is upset that there is no V8 in the 2022. A lot of people have suggested that, or they wish Toyota would have kept this engine. Get rid of the 5.7, keep the 4.6. The 4.6 came out in 2010. It used to be the 4.7 as the backup engine in the Tundra. So this engine is a little more modern than the 5.7 and obviously the old 4.7. So people wanted to see this engine as a V8 option in the next generation, but it did not happen. We got 2 V6s, pretty much the same V6, one is hybrid. All right, this is a 6-seater that folds down right there. This is a column shifter. This is a work truck right here, folks. This is how to get into a Tundra. I almost slipped right there. I want you to know you almost saw a slip on camera on the ice. But this is bare bones. This is for work or to get into a Tundra real cheap. Good news. Good news about this truck, and I've said this for years. Even if you get this SR, you could still put things on it, like the TRD dual exhaust, TRD intake. You could put the TRD wheels. You could do whatever you want to these trucks because they're all pretty much interchangeable. Price here, there's not a lot of information. It's just this, $41,180. $41,180. There is no chrome on it. It is body colored up front, and then you get the black and gray. There's no fog lights, halogen headlamps. I'll see online if there's any information on it, and I will film it. Somebody took the liberty of blacking out the wheels. So not a bad looking truck, but I really wanted to focus on this. When you get the 4.6, you don't get the badge in front. Back in 07 to 09, if you got the 4.7, the secondary engine before the 4.6, you got a badge that said I-Force. If you got the 5.7, it said 5.7 I-Force, and it had a red background. So that's a great truck. That was here for a few days. I wanted to make sure I filmed it because I knew it had the 4.6. Now, this is a 2019. If you buy a 2020 or a 2021 SR, please keep in mind, you get the 5.7 liter engine because they got rid of the 4.6 a few model years early. So even all the way down in SR, you still got the 5.7 liter engine. So there is what it is, 4.6 liter. All right, so that's this one. Tell me what you think about this. I've always been a huge fan of SR in the last generation because of what you can do with it and how you can get into it nice and cheap. I'm gonna try to back up here just for the fact of the wind. So we got a black SR5. I think this is the one we filmed. We'll go over it real quick. This is a 2018, the first year of Toyota Safety Sense. This is TRD off-road. Crew Max, of course. Yeah, 43,000. There you have it. 5.7 liter, obviously 59,298 on miles. Black exterior, graphite interior. So the graphite interior is cloth. You probably can only see me there. I'm sorry because of the sun. But a nice interior. That sounded nice. SR5 TRD off-road. It has the bed cover on it, the tonneau cover. A nice, you know, pretty much plain Jane truck here, but this is the most popular truck you can get in this area. SR. The only difference is the more popular truck is the double cab version. This is the SR5 TRD off-road. This is the Crew Max, but dude, these things sell like hotcakes around here. And the other thing that sells like hotcakes around here is this, and this is the TRD Sport. Wow, doing this later in the morning, there's a lot more cars out here, so I apologize for the noise. I think I'm totally wrong. This is just an SR5. This is not the TRD Sport because it has the TRD off-road wheels. They've done some suspension work to it. This has the blind spot monitoring and the parking sensors. There's definitely been some aftermarket work to this, and I'm going to show you what it is. So it came with the color keyed rear bumpers because of the blind spot monitoring and the parking sensors. That's how they work with the SR5s. It was a TRD off-road package. They took that off. They blacked out the SR5. Like I said, there's a suspension lift. This has the Bilsteins on it. Look at that. Nice. Looks like a good 3-inch lift there, just from my angle. They also, that came on the SR5. They blacked out that. They blacked out that. Kept the TRD wheels up front. This would have been chrome, so they changed that to body color. So that's good. This is a 2018, by the way. And that little bit of lift looks really good on this truck. What do you think? I don't know how good of an angle you'll get out of it, but that's a good little lift right there. You don't even need wheels and tires. It just looks right. It looks evened out. It says vehicle not for sale yet. It's got that little sticker over there. We'll peruse that one more time. But a nice looking truck. Has the center console and everything if you want that. TRD off-road package pretty much puts you up into that center console. You don't have that fold down seat anymore. Here's this information. SR5 Crewmax, 18. And the sticker, 50,180. There is no full-on sticker here, no mileage or anything. So if I see it online, it will pop up now. If you don't see it pop up, that means I couldn't find it. Doesn't look like he has a dual exhaust system or anything. Person that owned this last, but a very nice looking truck. So that is it for the Tundras on the lot. 1, 2, 3. Actually, we'll walk this green one here. There's a Ford F-150. We got a Titan 2017. We got a 2018 Silverado, another Silverado. A lot of Chevys are traded in here. As we walk around that, there's the Trail Edition again. I think it was 55 grand. Let's pop that price up right now because I know that's on the website. I looked a few times. Good looking truck. Trail Edition, very hard to find. This is in the Army green. I'll circle around it so hopefully the sun gives you a good shot of it. And you can tell me what you think of this. Oof, I don't know how the camera's gonna pick this up, but that thing looks good. So tell me what you think in the comments below. Which one of these used trucks would you be going with if you were to buy one? And how awesome was it to see that Tundra over there with the Bilstein lift on it? That might be a nice place to start your build with, you know, spending a little money. Bilstein lifts are not super expensive versus some of these other options out there. Please keep that in mind. Okay, we got ourselves a nice white SR5 we're gonna check out if I could ever figure out how to get down here. Sorry again about the wind. Nothing's changed with that. It seems like it is warming up a little bit now though. That's good. Right, here's a good shot of it. Some articulation in the suspension there if you can see it. This is an as-is sale apparently. SR5. Upgraded tires. Looks like they got the Falcon Wild piece on there, which are now on the new TRD Pros, which is cool. This is going to be 28837. It's a 2015 Toyota Tundra 4-wheel drive, 112,597 miles, super white, 5.7 liter. So the old badge while we're here, so back in 07 to 09, if it had the 4.7, it would just have this, like a little smaller badge. It didn't have the V8, or it said 4.7 I-Force, and it didn't have the V8 there. I'll put up a picture of it if I could find it, because I might be slightly wrong on what was there and what wasn't there. I just know it was a smaller badge. But it's got that big cap in the back. Are you a fan of the bed caps? So in 2016, they got rid of this grille on the SR5 and went to a full chrome grille. It was the same grille shared with the 1794. There's a little did you know. Double cab, 6.5 foot bed. There's that articulation working. This is just gonna be your, looks like the tires are fairly new. Standard suspension, non-TRD. There you go. Chrome pulling up right to the trees there, right to the branches. I mean, this is definitely something to buy if you need it, you know? If you're gonna be using your bed for certain things, that's obviously a great purchase, color matched. It's not cheap. That is not a cheap version of it. We have a pinstripe on it. Those side steps, they've been here since 07. Inside, your standard. This is actually a 6-seater. That seat folds up into a seat, or it could be a center console if you want. So this is just your regular old SR5. So it has a column shifter. I drove out here to this dealership strictly just to see this truck because we don't see them with caps around here a lot. And that is an impressive cap because look, it's even bigger than the cab of the truck. So let me know what you think in the comments below of that. And there is a good shot once again of the articulation of the standard suspension. Whoever parked this gets a medal in my book. That's got to be a tough job to work at a dealership and be the person that has to valet these cars around when you have to park these cars so close together and in such weird spots. Every space matters, and every space is money. Remember that. So once again, to close out with this truck, $29,000, 2015 Tundra 4-wheel drive. This is an SR5. It has almost 113,000 miles on it. This is your standard SR5. So you get the 6-seater with the column shifter. Let me know what you think about this truck and that big old cap on the back. And last but not least, a gem has been found at the Ram dealership. This is a 2020 Limited, non-TRD, in cement. Absolutely beautiful truck. Loaded up very nicely. There's a moonroof. There's the soft text leather. Blind spot monitoring, parking sensors, 20-inch wheels. Look at this thing. So when people say the old generation looks outdated, I just don't get it, because just looking at this right now, and I don't know if the camera will do it justice, I'm sure it will. This thing's gorgeous. LED headlights, LED fog lights. This is the Limited grille, obviously, but it has that black surround in it now that they changed in 2018. Love that a lot more than what they used to offer. It's a beautiful truck. The previous owner tinted out the windows. It's a very clean looking body, clean looking everything. Cement is gorgeous, looks great in the sun. Old Glory flying behind it. This has the TRD sway bar, rear sway bar on it. You can see the red in there. This is obviously a 4x4. Beautiful truck. Oh, so clean. So 2020, you got the push button start, got the shark fin antenna, Entune 3.0, a little bit bigger of a screen, 8.1. They went up 1 inch, which isn't much, but you know what? It's something. See if we got any pricing on this thing. So this thing is a 2020, like I said, Limited 4x4, 15,000 miles, 56,337. 57 grand just about. But what a beautiful truck. This will not be here long. I'm glad I was out here able to film it. And we were talking with the SR, but let's go on with this a little bit. So if you buy this Limited and you don't like the chrome on it, you could change that to a Pro Grille. You could change that to a color keyed mirror cover, color keyed handles, change out the wheels, get rid of those side steps. You can do everything to these trucks. Everything is interchangeable, which is what I love about the Tundra more than anything. As much as people complain that, oh, you know, every truck's the same, it's just body color this and body color that, the one great thing is you could switch it all out. TRD dual exhaust if you want. There's aftermarket available for this truck because the platform's been pretty much the same since 07, had a refresh in 2014. And then 2018, they did Toyota Safety Sense. And then 2020, they did push button start. The engine feels a lot different. They got rid of the transmission cooler in after 2018, so 2019 I believe was the first year without the transmission cooler. A lot of people weren't happy about that. One thing it did do for the engine, made it a little bit more responsive. This 5.7 V8 and the 6-speed transmission worked flawlessly together in the later years of this truck at the end of its generation. So moonroof, like I said, truck's pristine. Gotta let me know what you think about this one. This is absolutely has to be the winner of all the ones we saw today. But that's it from the dealership lots. So let me know what you think of all of these trucks. Which one do you prefer? I'm sure a lot of people are going to say this. I know cement is a crowd favorite. What a beautiful truck. And if the previous owner for some reason is watching this video, well done. All right, everyone, be safe, be well. Twitter, Instagram, LinkedIn, Facebook at TundraDude34, TundraDude34 @gmail.com. America the beautiful. God bless it.